Hello, my love. Welcome in today. I know our last reading was a little bit intense. So today, I'm hoping it's not quite as digging in. You know what I mean? Hoping we get a little bit of a break. Because it was an intense one. Lately I've been getting the vibe to like push play before start recording, basically before I'm ready. So that might be a message that even if you don't feel ready, you're ready and it's time to get going on something. Definitely dealing with some throat chakra clearing and speaking our truth. That's going to be important today. There is a it's almost like this energy of confusion right now. I wouldn't be surprised if old wounds are coming up for this collective right now. Things that you thought you might have healed, things that you've worked on, things that you knew you would eventually need to work on. Something happened to where we're having to face some pretty deep wounding right now. And that's okay. That just means we're moving forward. It's never a bad thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Tower card out today. I'm gonna try and keep the mood light because there is this just undertone of heavy. And I'm not loving it. So I'm gonna use my tiny tarot today, little tiny tarot, to do our reading. We're gonna use our other cards too, but first I want to dig into our tiny tarot. It's so fun to use this deck. I never ever like take this too serious. When I actually let me reiterate. I never want to go into this deck being serious because I'm like, oh, it's a tiny itty bitty tarot. Usually get big messages out of it. And I just got this deck. So this thing, even though it's tiny, it's mighty. And that might be a message too. Also, I've been getting a lot of signs lately to mention that you are not alone. And I know you've been a lone wolf and you've had to do everything alone to survive and you feel safer alone, but you are not supposed to be alone and you are not meant to go through life alone and you are not meant to carry these burdens alone. So it's time to start letting people in. And I know that's hard. But it's time. Rose is significant for this collective. This green and red is heart chakra. So we're working on some sort of heart chakra today. Roses are love, romance, you know. So I'm gonna get this little I don't know how to like chart. I just like have to roll with this deck. It's so funny. I'm literally spilling it on my table and then just because I can't shuffle it. It's too tiny. Okay, it's too tiny tarot-y. Alright, first thing that draws my attention is the Queen of Pentacles. Look how little it is, you guys! I don't know if you can see it very clearly. I cannot get over how cute! So this is abundance. Look, the Chariot here coming in quickly. Wow. This Queen of Pentacles, there's some type of leadership role. This is, you might be having to step in as a boss or be your own boss or start a business endeavor of some sort. And partnership with that. I won't be surprised if we get something about partnership out here today. Ace of Cups, it's a new beginning. This is fulfillment. Hermit sideways. Yeah, and you're not supposed to be, so you can do this by yourself, but you're meant to do this in a partnership. You're meant to start this endeavor with somebody. And if you are able to get to a place where you feel comfortable trusting and allowing that flow, it will go a lot easier for you with your abundance and your money. Because we've had King of Wands here. Yeah. And we've had just so many blocks. What is this? King of Pentacles is right here too. And the King and Queen of Pentacles, I'm telling you, partnership. You guys, there are probably unions coming in here. I don't like talking about that stuff. That's how I know we need to talk about it, right? I don't like talking about it. It stresses me the hell out. And I don't know if, I've never heard a tarot reader ever say that. But I don't really consider myself a tarot reader. I consider myself like, I don't know, me. I don't know what to say. This is 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. That's good. Okay. This looks positive. I love this little tiny tarot deck, you guys. It almost distracts me from the reading because it's so cute. And that's another... You're gonna love this so much that it distracts you from... See, something really good's coming in. Something really positive. Look, the star. You guys always get the star. I love this tiny tarot, you guys. Okay, so... This is about abundance. And with the Hermit coming out, this kind of lets me know that it could go either way, but you're going to be a lot happier if you let this partnership in. And eventually, right, if something's meant for you, it'll always come back. And the difference is whether or not you can hold what is meant for you, what is coming into you. And if you can't, it'll come back around, but that's why we work on healing. So that we can enjoy the things that are meant for us. It's just that not only are we protected, but others are protected. So if we don't heal enough, they're also protected from us hurting them, if that makes sense. And this is like, this goes for anyone. This goes for, look, the beginning. This goes for anyone. Look, partnership. This is collaboration. 3 of Pentacles. And there's a block. I think this is the 10 of Swords, guys. Spirit, please give me some clarity at this time so I can interpret this message clearly, concisely, and truthfully for this collective. You're right, I did forget. I would like to ask at this time that you let me consent into your energy. I'm going to start remembering to do that at the beginning. Please allow me consent into your energy at this time so that I can help you with any woundings that we're working on clearing today. I actually kind of like this, how we get a surface level answer, right? And then I ask for consent to help you start working on the wounding. That way you can decide whether or not this message is for you. I actually kind of like that, how that turned out. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. But yeah, it's this abundance, and it's interesting how you got 2 versions of a new beginning coming out. There's a big reset that happened, and so right now it looks like we're going through our wounds. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like for reflection and to see how far you've come, or if it's last minute wounding, or if it's have you really learned these lessons. If this message is for you, you're gonna catch my drift. If I'm not making sense to you, save this video and come back in like a couple months. Spirit, anything from our oracle? Please pause at this time and let me know any intuitive hits you get in the comments. Card number 41, allow anger. 444 might be a significant number for you guys. 222, 1212, or things like 242, 252, 212. This is an interesting energy today. I don't know if it's the tiny tarot. There's a big message in here. I mean, because it's like you have all this abundance, right? You have this partnership. You have this home. You have this everything. Wish fulfillment. Collaboration. Yet here on the outskirts, I have this big old whopping 10 of Swords still. We talked about this in the last reading too. We're doing some root chakra healing. That explains why allow anger came up. It's that root. I know that some of you may have in your life experienced people who mishandle their anger and have shown you what anger can do when misused. But anger is a tool, and you don't have to use the tool. But if we ignore the tool, when we pick it up and we're not in our right state of mind to use the tool when we're upset, that's when damage happens. But if we use the tool correctly when we need the tool, we are able to move past the emotions that are blocking us. So there's a lot of block here. Everything has come out upright, so I want to say that you've worked mostly on this and you've gotten on the right track for quite a while. This is not anything new for you guys, but since we're at this level where you have been working on things for so long, we're starting to dig into deeper wounds that are really hard to do by yourself. I wouldn't say impossible, but this partnership makes a lot of sense actually now that it's coming through. Whether it be spirit as your partnership, a new best friend, you yourself, letting your higher self come into you fully and you becoming that, and not being afraid to be who you're really meant to be, not being afraid to find out who you really are under all of the scars and wounds. Whether it be a new partner or an old partner and you're re-establishing your relationship in a different way, there's a big change coming in surrounding a partnership that is meant to help you heal, that is meant to help you heal your heart. And the more you resist it, that's hard for me to receive too. The more you resist it, the more this wounding's gonna come up and go, hey, either work on this or start getting in flow. Anything else from our Oracle Spirit? Beautiful message. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. Card number 5. Feel free to write in the comments. Card number 25. 555, you guys. Don your witch hat and transition. And it's pink. It's interesting how this love energy is coming out. And this is self-love. Look, Harvest in reverse. Feel free to still do your intuitive hit. I'm getting a lot of message right now, so I'm sorry I'm moving quick. I still want you guys to write in the comments. This came out in reverse. We're not receiving something that is meant to help heal our heart. And the thing is, you don't have to, right? But it will help. You asked for this at some point in your journey. You asked to have this heart healing. And your soul is wanting to move past. Look, these little guys look like hearts. Ooh, butterflies are significant for this collective. Hearts in the background. Transition is hard. 555 is change. Spirit has been cultivating messages specifically for you right now. You will notice whatever timeline you are in right now. I would say like for 15 days before this message and 15 days after, you are having a lot of specifically cultivated messages for you so that you can start getting in touch with your intuition more. You might be really attracted to the color purple right now. Wear purple. Get purple jewelry. Amethyst is great for helping connect your intuition. If you are having intuitive blocks, it starts at the root. Healing starts at the root. Get you a red candle. I'm going to caution you because when I lit my red candle, you guys, okay, I lit my red candle and I'm the type of person that I go balls deep and I don't care and I just handle my healing, handle my wounding. I'm not scared. I go do it and I go deal with it and I bulldoze it down. I'm ready. You know, I'm that type of person where I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm a Scorpio. If I want to do it, I do it. I lit that red candle. And it worked way better than I thought it would. And I ended up having to face a wound that I did not think I was ready. It's one that was so deep that later when I talked to my sister about it, she's like, yeah, you do that. And I'll even be vulnerable with you guys. It's kind of hard for me, but I'll do it because I've been working on it. And I love you guys and I trust you guys. And you're trusting me and your energy. The wounding that triggered for me, this heart or this root chakra, when I lit that red candle, was me putting walls up. And it came out, I ended up having an argument with my best friend. And we don't fight. She's my babe. Like, I love my best friend to literal pieces. In my mind, she should be protected at any cost. At all costs. She is my family. She's like my sister. And we got in a fight. And she kind of pointed out to me in her own way that I was putting walls up, and I remembered every single time I had this cycle come up, and it's always me putting walls up. And that's one of my hardest wounds. It really is, because why do we put these walls up? They protected us. And it's the same with our anxiety monster. If you want to look back on some of these other videos I've made, I do one talking about anxiety. I think it's Releasing an Old Friend is the title of the video. It's served me. Putting these walls up served me. Having that anxiety served me. It protected me at some point, right? And so what happens is when you light that candle, spirit comes in and goes, oh, you want to work on some root chakra healing? Okay, well, we're going to make it very obvious to you. You are safe. But what's happening is spirit's putting that nudge so that you can see the block in your reality. It's really cool how it works. Being a witch is so fun and cool. And even though it was scary and I had to cry a little bit, I cleared the block. And I was successful because I could see exactly what I needed to see. Make sure you are praying if you believe in that, or being faithful in the way that you are. Whether that be to you, to the universe, to Mama Earth, I don't care. You believe in something if you are here. I know my collective. I've been starting to get to know you guys by now. So hold on to that while you go through that. Hold on to your anchor. This is not beginner stuff. This is not beginner friendly, and I would not suggest that somebody light a red candle unless you are ready to work on deep wounding. If you do happen to be a beginner here, I would go pink or green. Green is always a safe bet. With jewelry, wearing it, anything. Green is earthy. It will keep you grounded. Okay? Red is blood. It's roots. It's passion. It's fire. It's, we got to be thinking of these things before we jump into it. I'll be the guinea pig. I don't mind. And it might come out in different ways. There might be something else for you, something that works for you and your magic and the way that your magic presents itself. I'm telling you my experience and what I've learned, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be for you. I believe that magic is about our personal experiences and not what other people tell us. Everyone's magic is different. And the more that we start digging into that, the more beautiful different types of magic we get to explore. And it's really cool and amazing. So let me know if you have a different idea. But I would say something to do with red, or roots, or if you resonate more with being an earth witch, I would literally do something with roots. But just be careful because it will work. And be ready that day. And, a day where you don't have the kids, or you can sit and reflect. But it's that block, clearing that block, healing starts at the root, will help open everything up so that your intuition can unlock. And why do we want our intuition to unlock? Because in order to get this abundance, we need our intuition. Because this abundance, both of them, this abundance that you and your partner are cultivating, whether that spirit be partner, spirit, whether that partner be spirit, you have a partner with spirit, you are partners with spirit, and you need to be connected to your intuition to get this out into the world that we're meant to be getting out into the world. instead of receiving negatively. And yeah, it's weird right now. It's weird. That's why this transition's coming up. And that's why these wounds are coming up. Okay, but everything else is positive. It's just our mindset. Okay, let's do a little bit. Let's lighten it up a little bit and get some Harry Plopper. Spirit, anything to add on to this message? Thank you. Okay, this has been coming up so much, you guys. This is 8. This is abundance. 8 is the number for abundance. Infinity, eternal. You know the way. You have the map. It is built in like GPS into your brain and into your intuition. We just have to unlock the intuition. I lit a purple incense today. This is lavender. You might want to light some lavender. I've recently found out that sage is endangered, so I want to start stepping away from that. But if you grow some sage, that'd be really great. If you grow your own plants, it does something. You're available for that whole process to integrate your words and your magic and your breath into it. And you can literally connect your magic so much more, and it'll be so much stronger. So if you end up growing your own stuff, that will help a lot. It's crazy. When I first started doing this channel, I was just being told to like mention this. Sorry, I know it's off subject. But when I first started doing this channel, I was like really weird about the whole witch thing. And now I'm just like out with it. So this throat chakra healing that you guys have been working on has been working. Keep doing it. The more that you say your piece, you are allowed to say, feel, and think whatever the hell you want. Okay? You are absolutely allowed to experience this world fully and completely in your own way and how you are meant to experience it. And it's not wrong. None of it is. We just want to make sure that we're following universal law. The biggest one is not to infringe on other people's free will. Okay? Which means, you know, not affecting other people's paths negatively. And I don't need to tell this, I don't even need to tell you guys this. You guys are kind-hearted and loving people, and you don't need somebody to tell you right from wrong because you know. So, I just had a little bit of doubts coming up about that, so I wanted to address it. You know the way. You are given all of the tools that you need. You are spiritually guided through this. That Christ-like energy I was talking about. You guys have this. Look, I'm sitting on top of the deck. And this came out in the last reading too. When we were talking about a little bit more about our judgment. What else were we talking about in that reading? Why can't I remember? That's so weird. Because it was so deep. It's so vulnerable. You know what? That's okay. We don't have to get into that today, honey. But you know what I'm talking about. And it's meant to be easy. And I know that sometimes when our lives haven't been easy, it's really hard to accept when things are easy. But it's important that we try to learn to accept when things are easy. Because it's meant to be. You're past the hard part. I'm really getting good vibes. 2 of Pentacles. That partnership, I'm telling you guys, man, there's something about this partnership with abundance. Spiders are significant for this collective. Wounding around, and the Queen of Pentacles came out again, you guys. Justice, Death, King of Cups. Death in reverse. Queen of Cups was reverse. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, what is that? You're balanced? You're balanced. You're more balanced than you've ever been. You're more you than you've ever been. You're the you-iest you that you've ever known. You're so you-y. You know what I mean? Let me know. I know sometimes I keep a straight face when I'm being really goofy, but trust me, it's just practice. If y'all see me on the stage being a comedian someday, don't be shook, okay? I've been practicing. Y'all have no idea. Like, in these readings, I end up being so serious, but I'm so goofy, like, all the time. It's crazy. It's just, this stuff's so serious, and I feel your energy, and I don't ever want to, like, make light of it. But and I never want to offend somebody, but like y'all, and I know you guys are goofy too, and that's okay, that's coming out. That inner child wants to come out. Your partner is your inner child and spirit. You're supposed to have so much fun with this new beginning. So why are we focusing on all of the pain? And I know it's hard because the pain was real, man. It really hurted. It really sucked. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I'm going through it with you. But it's over. It's over. What's the name of the song? Same Day. It's over. It's a new day. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, let me read this real quick. Decision, responsibility, time management. Yeah, and it's like you need this balance. You're having whatever you asked for. It's just making you feel vulnerable. It's just making you feel naked. Mother yourself right now. If you are like, it's the end of it. Like it's already been put to rest. You've already made it. But it's like affecting how you receive it. But you're like, oh, it's not real. And then it's like we're sad about it. But this was meant for you the whole time. It's just making you feel so vulnerable. And it's eating you. But you're meant to get past this. You know how. Don't let it eat at you. Don't let old wounds come up because you've already dealt with them. You've already handled it. Your feminine's like, why? We got this. Like, I keep exposing these wounds and keep handling it. Like, you really got this. Like, congratulations, bitch. You fucking did it. And I've been trying not to cuss as much in these videos, but that deserved it. You fucking did it. I'm getting, yeah, girl. Like, you are on it. You don't need to worry about anything. It's just habit at this point. Okay, yeah, so it's just a habit. That gnawing, blah, 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 oh, it's gonna go wrong. It's just a habit. How do you break a habit? How long does it take to break a habit? If it's not working, it's just because you need a little longer. Spirit's been putting you through situations in order to heal your mental, I want to say gap, but it's not gap. It's like it's like a train of thought that Spirit's been interrupting over and over and over until you naturally rail over to this side instead of this side. So negative thought, and it doesn't necessarily have to be left or right, but instead of going down that negative pathway, they're trying to break that pathway so you can keep going on this side. And what you have been doing is, it's like slow. It's like, okay, yeah, like this. And then the next time it comes up, it's like, no. And Spirit's like, get over here. And then you're like, oh, okay, this is what that worked last time. And then it comes up again, and you're like, oh, and they're like, hey, get over here. And you're like, oh yeah. And then the next time it comes up, it's like, oh yeah, I know what to do actually. And that's why it's coming up again. It's not that you're failing, and it's not that you failed. You have it. You're just reprogramming your mindset. And that's how it works with those neural pathways. It just takes consistency. I wish I knew who said it, but a scientist, maybe you guys can write in the comments, said that the way to heal isn't by sitting and crying and blah blah blah. The things we all think is healing, like those things are important, but what heals you is going through something over and over again positive. And since we cannot control other people and outside influences, what we can control is our inside brain. And we can control our thought processes. And that means that when something happens, even if it's bad, that's what stability is even if it is bad, we have a balanced mindset and we don't go on that rail this way every freaking time it comes up. we have a balanced mindset. And even if you can't quite get to that positive thought process, which is where that magic really activates, even if you can't get that way, you can at least be balanced and reasonable. And think, oh, that doesn't necessarily mean that. Even though I feel upset, my logic brain can go, oh, well, let's just wait a little bit. Let's do some self-care. Let's do something else until I feel less out of whack, until my nervous system calms down. And then maybe I can think this way. But we're not going back this way anymore. Because spirit won't let you anyway. Go, stop. Quit trying to go that way. You are not even allowed to mess up at this point. That's how much work you have put in. Congratulations. You are literally safe. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Congratulations. I'm proud. I'm so proud of you because I know how much work that is. I know how hard that is. You have totally got this, babe. I'm so excited for you. I want to see your artwork though. I know you guys are artists of some type. Link me. I want to see it. I would love to. I would just lavish you with love and compliments and adoration. At this time, I'd like to return your energy to you. Call my energy back. Return your energy to you, cleansed and purified by the Most High. Thanks for sitting with me, even though this was kind of like a little bit chaotic today. It's such a different energy. But thank you. And while I'm figuring things out on this journey as well, I'm so glad I get to do this with you guys. I love you so much. And I can't wait for you to feel this abundance really hit you, and this love and this happiness, and to get past this because you've been working hard and you deserve it. I love you. Congratulations, and I'll see you next time. Bye.